Judge in Blake Lively's case just slapped down their psychopathic request for 2.5 years worth of every message that Justin Baldoni and Justin Heath and the PR agents have ever sent to everybody, plus location data. We knew that was going to happen.
As TMZ is now reporting, of course witnesses are staying anonymous. They're terrified of threats and bullying. Now this smells like Blake's PR team trying to spin why they're not coming forward.
Lawyers are stupid. It's like he's like being nice here. He's like, your lawyers are really stupid. Hunter's laptop was Russian disinformation, which was just retrospectively an insane lie, an unbelievably bold lie. Blake's team filed for a slightly modified type of protection order that would include increased protections to third parties. Now, we covered this filing. I told you that essentially what was buried in it was what I would describe as the Taylor Swift club. Who does it benefit when they tell perfectly curated lies to get people really upset, to get the public very upset?
I'm the costume designer on Gossip Girl, but anyone who works with me,
I love
it's like drinking through a fire hose. You're like, wow, I come in and I'm like, this is what we're gonna do. But it's just because I really I find that fashion is storytelling. It's a way to message so much more than you can with words. Sometimes it's a silent way to message things. So the way that I come into a character is always through the fashion and through the costumes. So
in another interview, you said that Ryan, actually, your husband Ryan Reynolds, wrote part of that rooftop scene. Is that true?
Yeah, that's. I mean, I would have to compare it to the original one, but that's 99% his. Yeah, he just added. Chrissy Hall wrote an incredible screenplay. It was, one of the reasons that I wanted to do this film. But also, there are natural tweaks and modifications that come in when the actor is hired, and you're trying to infuse your own personality and your own authenticity. And it's like women are people of multitudes, and I think that it was important to me that it didn't just feel like someone's interpretation of like female gaze. Like it really was. This is what we like, this is what we listen to, this is what makes us feel these vibes. And we had an incredible music supervisor, Season Kent, and one of our editors, Shane Reed, who, fun fact, he was my editor on Taylor's music video that I directed. And I was obsessed with him. And I was like, this guy is amazing. And he never edited a movie before. He just finished Deadpool and Wolverine, and he came on and helped us with this one. And he has incredible taste in music. And we share the same composer as well from Deadpool and Wolverine. So there's a lot of sharing.
The kindest way that a judge can say to you that your lawyers are stupid. It's like he's like being nice here. He's like, your lawyers are really stupid. I'm not sure what argument they're making, because I'm not sure what argument they're ever making, because their entire lawsuit is just filled with contradictions. You are not able to hold a logical thought, but guess what? I, as a judge, I am able to hold a logical thought. So we're going to slap that down. You obviously cannot. That's my brother from another mother, and you're messing with my cousin, and I'm pregnant. Let's see up here. Leading the pack of people, because we're psychotic and we're checking your filings every day. And we said, oh, look, yeah, she's filing for more protection to protect, she thinks it's confidential documents. We just read through this. We showed the public that's what you're doing. Distinguish between the two, what a standard court protective order is and what Blake Lively's team is asking for, which is an attorney's eyes only designation. And under your skin, I'm so excited. I'm under their skin. Blake and Ryan are watching started this lawsuit, and you said that this campaign began in August 2024, and now you're suddenly asking me to see text message dating back 2022. You are not able to hold a logical.
Is dumb, and I mean really dumb. She has told on herself so many times, and people digging up old.
Greetings, my fabulous drama crew. It's Holly, your go-to gal for Hollywood's spiciest scoops. And this one's so sizzling, you'll need a fire extinguisher handy. Forget the chaos of your fave reality TV binge, because what's been cooking in a certain Los Angeles courtroom is next level madness. I'm about to drop you into a whirlwind that leaves even the wildest soap operas eating dust. So pause what you're doing, hit that subscribe button like it's your VIP pass, and strap in tight. This scandal's too juicy to miss a single drip. Wondering, Holly, what could outshine Tinseltown's usual circus? Let me set the scene. Blake Lively, the queen of dazzling gowns and effortless charm, strutted into a legal showdown like she owned the place, ready to snag every last shred of dirt from Justin Baldoni. That dreamy producer from those tearjerker TV gems. We're talking call logs, doctor's notes, shopping lists, heck, maybe even his stance on anchovies versus pepperoni. Babe, I live for a good receipt, but this is a whole new league of bold, and it's about to blow the lid off everything. Come closer, my scandal-loving squad, because the chaos that erupted next deserves its own golden statue. Think jaw-dropping gasp, a judge glaring like he's over it, and a packed gallery wondering if they'd accidentally RSVP to a reality TV casting call. Oh, darlings, it's about to get juicier. Whispers are flying about sneaky motives, claims of over-the-line requests, and a no-nonsense judge named Louis Lyman who wasn't here for the petty games. And he was not for the games. If that doesn't tempt you to toss your chores aside and glue your eyes to this, then I've got nothing left to tempt you with. Popcorn ready, fabulous. We're diving headfirst into every delicious tidbit, and if you thrive on raw, unfiltered drama like this, don't you dare bounce before the finale. We're slicing open the meltdown to end all meltdowns and figuring out what's next for Blake Lively's Hollywood crown. Mark my words, sweeties, this tale will shatter any my celeb fave is perfect daydreams you've been clinging to. Let's rewind to the kickoff, or at least to the second Judge Lyman strolled in, radiating "not today, folks" energy. Imagine a courtroom usually duller than a tax webinar, but this time, it's the explosive season ender of a Hollywood blow-ups blockbuster we didn't sign up for but can't peel our eyes away from. Blake Lively sweeps in, flawless as always, because when isn't she, flanked by her sharp-suited legal posse. Across the room, Justin Baldoni sits cool and collected with his own crew, blissfully unaware that Blake's about to drop a data demand so massive it could fill a tell-all thicker than a phone book. Whispers had already rippled through Hollywood's legal elite. Some say they showed up in person, others swear they zoomed in, drawn by buzz that this face-off could rewrite the rulebook on too much. The air is buzzing with anticipation as the gavel drops, and trust me, half the industry's leaning in, practically spilling their lattes. What sparked the fireworks? Rumor has it Blake went for the ultimate haul of Justin's private stash. Call logs, texts, doctor visits, supermarket hauls, even what he's streaming at midnight. It's so extra that when it hit Judge Lyman's desk, you'd swear the room froze mid-breath like a DJ just killed the beat. Legal hotshots were left gaping, muttering, "She's after what?" Picture your nosy coworker digging for every Lyft ride you've taken since 2020, your late night group chat rants, and how often you've caved for extra cheese. Everyday stuff? Nope. Calculated flex? Maybe. But, sweetie, did it tickle the judge's funny bone? Not a chance. Let's throw some love to Judge Louis Lyman, the man who rode into court already done with the day's shenanigans before his coffee even cooled. The instant Blake's legal squad tried to spin their all-you-can-eat buffet of Justin's private details, Lyman dropped the hammer so fast it was like watching a legal mic drop. Forget figure skating, this was a courtroom knockout with briefs flying instead of fists. Insiders dished that his vibe shifted from mildly intrigued to "are you kidding me?" in a heartbeat, teetering on the edge of labeling the whole stunt a clown show. In polished judge speak, he basically said, "You're way off base, and this has zilch to do with any smear campaign. Hands down, it's the fiercest not today we've seen in a hot minute." Blake's team, they stood there shell-shocked like they just run face first into a glass door. Meanwhile, the gallery was biting lips to stifle snickers, and maybe cringing a little because seeing a celeb's lawyers take a judicial roasting, that's pure gold, babes. But hold on to your hats. The real explosion was still simmering, and Blake was about to lose her cool in a big way. Buckle up, because this is where the drama meter rockets from chill to volcanic. Word on the street is Blake Lively, usually the picture of cool in every spotlight, completely unraveled the second Judge Lyman trashed her demands. Witnesses spill that she whipped her head back and forth between her lawyers and the bench, eyes popping wide, jaw dropping, like she'd lost her Wi-Fi mid-scroll. Think I'm piling it on? Sweetie, the dead silence that blanketed the room tells a different story. The real shocker wasn't just that she melted down, it's how lightning fast it hit. 1 minute she's a poised queen holding court, the next she's starring in a full-on meltdown extravaganza. Whispers hint this storm had been brewing for months. Paps hounding her every step, gossip swirling about shady backroom plots, and that simmering bad blood with Justin piling up. So maybe her fuse just blew, right? Whatever lit the match, that instant flipped a sleepy hearing into a viral frenzy quicker than you can shout lights, camera, chaos. And believe me, the online world was primed to feast on it. So why did Blake's crew think they could snatch every last bite of Justin's existence? Let's dish on the bus. One guess is she was hunting for a golden bullet, some rogue text or call that proved Justin was masterminding a sneaky plot to trash her name. Another angle? She's fed up with the headlines tearing her down and figured diving into his phone would unearth the gossip fountain, handing her that epic gotcha reveal. Then there's the classic Hollywood play. Swamp your rival with wild demands till they're too rattled or broke to fight back. It's a power strut. Hand over your whole digital life or watch me shine. Judge Lyman wasn't buying any of it, calling it a colossal stretch, and poof, meltdown magic happened. The second it hit the wires, the celeb rumor mill went berserk. My notifications lit up with hot takes from Blake's career's toast to Justin's cooking a bombshell spill. Theory 1, she's spooked, he's got a juicy expose up his sleeve packed with cringeworthy secrets. Theory 2, blackmail's lurking and she's betting it's stashed in his shopping list. Theory 3, it's all stress, paps in her face, rumors swirling, control slipping, finally snapping her cool. Online, it's a battlefield. Team Blake rallies for her. Team Baldoni cries foul, and the rest are just here for the popcorn, soaking up every messy morsel. Blake's meltdown stole the show, but let's swivel the lens to Justin Baldoni, the other player in this courtroom dance-off. Was he slinging zingers or stoking the fire? Not a chance. He played it smooth as silk, tossing out vanilla lines like all's well here. That's a masterstroke, babes. Letting Blake thrash in the spotlight while he lounges like he's got zero worries. The internet's losing it over that zen vibe, churning out wild guesses. Is he sitting on a ticking time bomb of a reveal? Or just kicking back, letting her chaos shred her own rep? That hush of his is roaring, and it's got the rumor gears grinding overtime. The press ate it up too. Blake's courtroom crash and total buzz screamed across every headline, spinning her meltdown into pure tabloid treasure. Defamation talk? Smear campaign whispers? Barely a footnote. The meltdown flexed bigger star wattage than a reality TV reunion. Industry insiders are buzzing. Will this unleash a wave of celebs chasing Lyft logs in court? Judge Lyman's epic shutdown might nip that in the bud, but the line's drawn, and tongues are wagging non-stop. LOI. So what's Blake's encore after this mess? Tabloids are howling career nosedive, plastering meltdown gifts next to her roughest pap snaps like caught in the rain, no filter rough. Word from the inner circle is she's been swamped by stress. Paps lurking at every coffee run, dusty tales of set clashes, and sketchy backroom moves clawing their way back up. This courtroom stunt might have been her big swing to rewrite the story, but Judge Lyman swatted it down like a fly. Now she's at a crossroads, maybe a slicker legal angle, less nosy this time, or a PR glow-up framing the meltdown as fire in her soul. Hollywood's a sucker for a redemption tale, so don't write her off just yet. The meltdown's like catnip for old dirt, too. Co-star tiffs, deal whispers, and ancient Justin drama bubbling anew. Online, it's a blaze of hot takes. Team Blake swears she's battling for justice. Team Baldoni slams it as a privacy heist, and the meme lords keep the pot boiling with savage edits. Justin's icy calms got everyone squinting. Is he crafting a killer counter move, or just over the whole clown show? One truth shines through. This saga's got legs, and Blake's next step could bury her or crown her. We're all eyes, popcorn in hand. Well, darlings, that's the gossip splashed across the courtroom like a spilled latte, all thanks to a meltdown that zoomed from odd little ask to what just happened quicker than a flash mob. We've got Blake chasing Justin's whole world on a silver tray, a meltdown that owned the stage, Justin chilling like a pro, and Judge Lyman's legendary not happening drawing the line in neon. What's next? Will Blake claw her way back, or is Justin prepping a courtroom KO? Hang tight for the next drop. Slap that like, share this gem, and subscribe to Hollywood Stars Unfiltered for the scoop on Tinseltown's juiciest implosions. Your move, sweetie. Hit the comments. Did Blake overstep, or was she just shielding her shine? Team Blake, Team Baldoni, or Team Keep It Real? Pour out your takes. I'm itching to read every word. Catch you soon. Keep that tea steaming. Stay fabulously chaotic, and I'll see you at the next hot mess. Holly out.